Hello guys, welcome back to tutorial days, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create dynamic web pages in NetBeans. So what we will do, we'll create a new project, click on new project, and then here you can see Java with Maven. Okay, and then here we have to select web application, and then next we will name it as JSP website, and this is group ID artifact. You can change if you want, and version also. So let's keep it as it is, and then next, now it is asking which one you want to use. So Apache Tomcat, of course we are going to use this one, and Jakarta EE. Now click on finish. It will create the project. So it is downloading the dependencies. Now it's successful, and here in the left side you can see this is the project. So what we will do, under web pages, let's create one file here called index.jsp, and let's keep it JSP file standard syntax. Okay, and now finish. Okay, so this is very simple JSP file. Now if we want to run this, then run the file. So it will build. It is processing and successfully opened here. Hello world, you can see. Okay, alright. Now what we will do, we will create 5 pages. Okay, like a home page, services, and contact us, about us, etc. So what we will do, once again just go to web pages, and then here I'll create a file called header.jsp. Inside header.jsp, what we will do, I'm going to call here bootstrap so that we can style. I'll write here bootstrap CDN. Just copy this HTML link and then paste here. This is for CSS. So this is the latest version, bootstrap 5, and if you want, you can also copy this to JavaScript files, which will go basically under footer, which we will create later. Okay, so that's it. This is the header file. Inside header file, so basically inside header file it will not be there. We will inside header file, we will keep here menu. Okay, just I'm writing here, later we will put here menu. In the index file itself, after this, after title, before closing header tag, we will, let's copy from here. This HTML. Okay, fine. Now it is saved, index.jsp. Inside index.jsp, we will call here header.jsp, and the syntax is here. You can see %@ include file header.jsp and %, and then closing tag. Inside index.jsp, we are calling this menu. Okay, and let's do one thing. Let's write here main, the whole structure, and then we will close here main tag, and then inside main header, and inside header we will put here this header.jsp, and rest of the code we will write here. So basically this whole body tag will go inside this main, not this body tag actually. This body tag will be outside of main, means first, and then this one will be before closing HTML tag. That's it. So body tag closing, main tag closing here, and then this header we are including the top, and this one is center part. So we can write here div here as well. Let's close the div here. And class B class container, which is a bootstrap class, we will put here. Now let's check into the browser this one. Here you can see it is displaying menu, right? So basically what we should have done, this container class we can put here inside main class itself, so that as you can see it is going extreme left, right? Yeah, now it's fine. What we will do now, write it in the Google bootstrap nav bar. So here you can find bootstrap nav bar, this one. Just copy this and then put inside the header here. Now refresh and check the result. Guys, you can see the menu has successfully come. The dropdown is not working because in bootstrap CDN we missed something. We have to include actually JavaScript. Bootstrap CDN. One second, let's go here, and then you have to include bootstrap bundle this file into the footer. And in the meantime, let's do one thing. Let's create one more file called footer here, JSP footer.jsp. That's it. Inside footer we don't need anything, and here in the footer we have to include footer here before closing this main tag, or after main tag also we can put here footer and then footer close. Inside the footer we will write something, and yes, here we have to include the JavaScript so that our drop down menu will also work. Just put it here, and then footer, we don't need that long code, delete everything, just we will put this hello world. That means this is footer, so copyright whatever you want to put, later we will design it. So this is footer, this is header which have menu, and this is index. Inside index we are including these all. So same way just copy it and paste here and just write it footer.jsp. Footer.jsp. So what we have done so far, we have included, this is the main, inside this header we have included, this is the center part, and then this is the footer section. Now let's get back and check our project. Okay, so this is footer. So better it will be if we put the footer inside main tag, because it's also going outside, which is not looking good. So better let's keep it inside main tag, because here you can see navbar is fine, but this footer is going outside. So now it's fine, right? So this is header, this is center, and this is footer, and yes, the drop down is also working fine now. So what I want, I will create here 2-3 files. For example, home.jsp. Let's create here home.jsp. Right click on this and then home.jsp. In the home.jsp, we don't need anything. We will delete everything and we will just call it, this is home page. This is home page. That's it. So what we want to include this home.jsp here. So we'll write this as home.jsp. Now let's see, this is home page, fine. Header is including, home page including, and footer is including as well. So all these 3 files are now successfully being included. Now what I want, I will create one more file called about.jsp here only. Right click on this and then here about.jsp. In this about.jsp, just like home page, I'll just copy this and then paste here, and I will say it, this is about us page. About us, what is it? About us page. About us page. Okay, and here in the header section we will link it somewhere, say about. So what will be the link for this? For this, what I want here, about.jsp. Alright, now refresh it, and then when you click on this about.jsp, yeah, it is opening, but the header, footer is all gone. Okay, so what I want to keep this header and footers intact as it is, and I want to change this center section. Okay, to achieve this task, what I will do, let's go to index.jsp and write here logic. To achieve this task, what we will do, just write here let's close it. Inside there we will get the query string. Say, so we have written here the query string pages, this is the variable name, then request dot get parameter page. Now if pages, we are storing this pages equal to null or page is empty, then in that case it will load the home page. Else, and yes, finally, because it requires JSP also, no? So we have to write string page path, this actually pages dot JSP, means what pages, in this case what will happen, it will come here home dot JSP, home dot JSP. Okay, page path. Now after this, let's include this one, JSP include, then page, and then this. So basically what we are doing, we are getting this page from here. How? Let's go here. If there is no any parameter, then basically what happen, we will pass like this. So it will find the page. If query string, that means what? After question mark, that is called query string. Inside query string, if there is page, then it will get the name of the page. That means about. For example, if it checks if the page is null and page is empty. In that case, what it will include home page. Okay. And finally, string path. So basically, it will be home.jsp. But if user have selected the page say about, then it will be about.jsp, services.jsp. And finally, whatever here it is, it will be included going inside here. So that is why you can see, if I select this one, then this shows about us. But if I go to home page, so let's do one thing here. Inside header, let's write here index.jsp, index.jsp, that means home page, right? For the home page, here it's going home page. But if you click about, yeah, so inside about page, here we need to write, basically we have to change the path, and then page equals to about. Now refresh and check home about. So whatever page you are including, you can see the pages are being included here. Suppose you are going to create one more page, say services, here, not this one, services. Inside web pages will go, and then create one more page called JSP services.jsp, and of course it will have only the text called services. Services. Now this one also we want to include. So in drop down, services, and here we need to write index.jsp, JSP page equal to services. Now refresh and you can check services. Oh, well, page services.jsp does not, services.jsp does not exist. Oh, there is HTML somehow. Let's delete this. Let's create another file. Sorry, services, it will be services, and then finish. So now this services, simply paste this and now try to open. It should work. So guys, you can see, if you want to create a very simple web page using JSP, then you can do like this. But of course this is not SEO friendly, but this is for beginner, and you can see that how you can keeping the header and footer intact. So let's review the code once again, particularly for index.js. What we have done, this is request.get.parameter, means page name will be taken from here and will be stored. It will check if the page name is empty, that means what? If like this, there is no page something, okay, in that case what will happen, it will include by default home page. It will include home page. or else whatever page it will be provided, it will be passed to about services and it will be stored here, and finally we are including the page here. But whatever code we have written here so far, this is old way of writing programming, means logical construct. Now Java provides more, JSP provides more advanced way of programming, templating programming, and also that is the modern way of writing, and that is called JSTL. So we will convert the same page into JSTL. So for converting this into JSTL, what we have to do to convert this page into modern JSTL, you have to just replace this. This one was already there, and here add the red tag lib, and then we are providing here javasun.com JSP JSTL core and then prefix C percentage. This code we need to include here, and after this let's comment this out, or we can remove this as well. Let's do one thing, just copy this and okay. Okay, this is our original page, right, which is already working. What I will do, I will rename this index.jsp to old. Just copy this, and here we will create new one, again index.jsp. Now replace the code. I want to keep this old one also so that you can compare that how the code works. Now let's delete the whole scenario here. And for JSTL, as I mentioned you before, what you need to do is you have to write a line of code here, include JSTL. This line of code we have to include here. After this, here we will write the code C choose here, close and close. Inside this we will write the logic. So the first thing will be C when test double quote dollar not empty param page. If it's not empty, in that case it will take whatever page we are providing. Else, in else part, otherwise, it's written as other while. C other once C okay, this is here when now C otherwise. Let's close, and then the next logic we will write inside this. Simply we will write here C import URL home.jsp. Okay, so this is the modern way of JSTL code. Now let's try to run. Definitely we will get error. Yes, because this JSTL is not supported by default. We have to import the dependency. For that, what we need to do, we have to go to here and pom.xml. Inside dependencies, we have to write here the JSTL dependency as well. And the JSTL dependency is this one. Remember, first is dependencies, and these are individual dependency. So it was already Jakarta, and here we are providing Java X. No, it will be not Java X. We have to change this. So we have to change it to version 2. As you can see, it was 1 point something, and also it was Java X So it will be Jakarta because we are using here Jakarta EE Enterprise Edition. So it will be 2.0.2 and here Jakarta JSTL API. That's it. Now after saving, let's try. It's still saving here. Actually there is a dependency. If you go inside dependency folder here, then you can find the file downloaded. This one JSTL, you can see 3.3. So still downloading, you can see.